Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am finally ready to start my next big Lapbook project, which is going to be postal themed. I have picked a book that I want to use, and let me just grab my previous one because this book is way bigger than the old one, if you can see the comparison. This one is taller, but also a lot wider. So this book is going to be huge. Now I'm going to show you step by step, of course, what I'm going to do. But if you want to follow along, use your own measurements. I did measurements for myself. I did marking because I prepped the folios a bit. More on that later. But yeah, use your own measurements because your book might not be as big as this one is, or it might be even bigger. So yeah. What I've also decided is with the previous two Lapbooks I started with the covers. This time I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to make the folios first. And after the folios are done, then I know how big the cover or how wide it needs to be. Maybe I need to adjust the spine. So the cover will be last. But I am sure I want to use this book as a base. And then, of course, we need to make it bigger with some cardboard or something. Or chipboard, maybe. Now, I have prepared the folios that are going inside a bit. I made 3 of them. These are all just with copy paper. These all have the measurements. These don't, because yeah, like I said, we're not gonna use the same measurements. So I stopped doing that with these two because I'm just gonna mark where to cut the paper. But the first folio will open up. Wait, I'm gonna do it like this. It will open up like that, then like that. And then we have 2 flaps that can open up that way and that way. And then that's the back panel. And on the back panel, I will probably glue the, glue these ones, the ones that I made for my guest design project. And those will be on there. And then I think I'm gonna add some stuff in the pockets, obviously, but I think I want to have these open up as well. And then we can do something else on the back and something here. So that's the first folio. Then we have the second folio or third. I don't know which order we're gonna use, but we will see. This one will open up like that, and it will have, I want to make those pockets with tabs. So we're gonna do that. And then this opens up like that, and then you have a tuck spot here. And then we also have a tuck here, and this will open up that way. And then here we can maybe make some more pockets or something. And the back panel is here, and I'm not sure yet what we're gonna do on the back panel. I might remove this tuck because we already have one here. I did think that I might make this in a like sew it in the middle, but we will see once I'm working on it. This is just an idea. I can always alter it, if that makes sense. But I did want to prepare just a bit. There's another tuck here. I might make it something different. Then this folio opens up again. And then you have another tuck here. But yeah, like I said, it might be totally different later. Wait. I think I did make it different. Wait, what did I do here? Why is this? Oh, wait. No. This is not a tuck. I know what I wanted to do here. I'm sorry. There's a reason why this is clipped together. Because this is going to be an envelope. I thought it would be nice to make a long envelope like this. And then we can put stuff in here. So this is actually the flap of the envelope. That's the idea. And then we can do something here as well. Okay, like that. So this will close again. And then this one will open up like that. Then this opens here, and then we have another pocket here that way, and then we have another back panel. Now, I don't know yet what I want to do with the fourth folio, because in the old Lapbook, so you have folio 1, no, it's not 1, 2, and 3, and then on the fourth one we did the journal. So I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do it with this Lapbook. I might do the fourth one a journal as well, but then yeah, I'm not sure yet. I might make an envelope or a pocket or an accordion thing to hold the journal, or I do something completely different and do a separate journal, but I'm not sure yet. We will see how it goes, because I do want to make a journal made of vintage junk mail or written letters, like real envelopes with addresses and such, you know, like my vintage envelope set. And I think, but I'm not sure yet, because I do want to make a journal with just envelopes, and yeah, I don't think it will fit in the journal style wise, so I might do it separate, or I'll make it a different project. I'm not sure yet, but I have prepared a bit, so I think I have enough prepared to start the series. I have papers that I want to use. Hang on. So yeah, I want to use this book, Reminiscence, book 7 from Elizabeth Craft Designs, because I really love the papers, and they're most of them are like postal themed, right? So I cannot wait to use this. I thought this was perfect for this project, and I have already cut out oh no, not this one. I've already cut out loads of bits and pieces. Now these one also have stuff from other kits that I'm going to show you. This is also from Elizabeth Craft Designs. And then I have 2 more kits. Obviously, I have the kit from JunkJournalTreasure, the one that I made these projects for. So I will use those as well. And I have some leftover papers that I might use. And I also have the tiny embellishments that were left over in here as well that I can use. And then I have the kit of LineDotArrow. She has a kit called Signed, Sealed, Delivered. Everything I use will be listed below. And I've used the ephemera pieces from that. So let me see. I think these are pieces from that kit. So this is nice and grungy. And then there's labels and there's index cards. And more label thingies like these. And then I've also have a bunch of small things that's also in here. So this is a collection of all sets basically. And there's also a lot of stamps from that kit that you can, like, they are stamp shaped, but you can make them your own. So those I really liked as well. So yeah, all the things are in here. So I'm gonna use those ephemera things. And then there's a kit that I bought from Tracy Fox, which is called Dispatch. And these papers, I thought, from all the kits that I'm going to use, fit this book the best, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to use the kit of Tracy Fox together with the Reminiscence book mainly. And then I have the ephemera stuff from all the other kits. And I really like this set as well. I've also cut out all the pieces from... I did not print everything. So this kit is huge. I did not print out everything. But yeah, I don't think I need more. I have loads of stuff now. But this really fits this book, in my opinion. Oh, and these are the papers that are left over from JunkJournalTreasure. So I might use some of those things here and there as well. We will see. We will see. I do think I have loads. I might have way too much, but then I can use it somewhere later in another project probably. So yeah. That's all the stuff that I have collected so far. I will have to order a better blue and red ink that matches the blue and the red from this book more. And I also am going to order Correspondence, the stamp set from Tim Holtz. I'm going to do a big order on yeah, mixed media stuff and other crafting supplies that I need anyway. So I'm going to order those stamps as well. And I'm going to start today with making the first folio. And once that is made, we're going to decorate it in the next video. So we're going to do a base first. And I think I will just start with one base. Now, what's important to know is that I'm not going to stick or glue anything down yet. Because if we're going to fill these up, the folios, they might get thicker, right? So I will just cut them with white folding, or yeah, I don't know how to call this. Make these parts that we're going to glue down a bit bigger so that I can always add extra spines if needed, because sometimes it gets too thick and then it won't fit properly. So yeah, that's the plan. I think that's, yeah, that's all. Normally I would have done this video completely real time, but I'm not going to make it. My boyfriend will be home any second. So yeah, then I cannot film in peace anymore. So I will do the bases on the way that I normally do, like sped up with the voiceover. I think it will be clear anyway, because you don't really need these measurements. You're going to use your own measurements. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the rest of the video. Have fun!
I'm going to start off by making the base for folio 1. I'm going to collect all my paper clips so that the pieces are loose and that I can trace them on the actual cardstock that I'm going to use. I'm going to start with the back panel. And this is the back panel where I want to put on the two, these ones that I want to put these on. And I'm going to look through my Reminiscence book to see what I want for the background. Now, a fun thing to know might be that half of this book is actually paid by supporters that got the card Postal kit. And the other half of the book was paid by Natalie because she gave me a gift card for doing. So thank you all for the support, and yeah, you guys made it possible for me to use this beautiful book in this project. I was planning on buying it and I told Natalie about it, and then she said, okay, you know, this will be an early gift because my birthday is not here yet. It's next week. But yeah, so thank you very much, and also everyone that purchased the kit. So that I can use this beautiful Elizabeth Craft design book for my project. This is the paper that we're going to be using for the background. So I'm going to tear it out and cut it to size. I'm then going to see if it fits the book that I'm going to use, just to make sure, because otherwise I can still trim it. And now I'm going to use the leftover piece to create 2 hinges. And I also cut out 2 pieces of paper that I want to cover the back parts with. I'm going to distress the hinges a tiny bit on the fold lines, and then I'm going to glue them down with some art glitter glue. I might sound different this video because my nose is completely full. I cannot breathe properly. I'm then going to ink around the paper, and then I'm going to cover up the back side. This is the reason why I glue down the hinge first as well, because then you can cover that up a bit. I didn't really feel that well this past week because of my hay fever, and my nose kept running and my head hurt, stuff like that. So I didn't really film a lot. So this video will be just this one folio, just a base. So I'm sorry for that, but next video I will try to make more interesting. But at least we get to start now. So that's the first flap finished, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other one as well. And this is actually the only thing that I decide to glue down already. All the other pieces will not be glued down yet because I might need to tweak it a bit, like I said before. But for these ones, I'm pretty sure that they are going here. What I'm not sure of yet is what we're going to do on the inside of them. So when you open them up, I'm not sure yet what we're going to make there. I'm then going to cut down the second panel that we need, and I'm going to make two of these because they are the exact same size, and these are the right and left flaps. So here you can see them both, and then I'm going to make the two smaller pockets. So I'm going to fold out my piece of paper, and then I'm going to mark and cut them to size, and also fold them where I wanted the folds to be. I cut this crooked, I don't know why, but it needed a bit adjusting. Then going to mark where I need to make the hinge. And I'm going to use my paper trimmer, but then the scoreboard thing. I'm then going to cut it through the middle and miter it a tiny bit. Then I'm going to see if I think this will work. But I think it's too thick to act as a hinge now, so I end up cutting off half of it, of the strips. You will see me do that a bit later. Right here. So yeah, I'm going to cut off one of the two strips. Because I think it will fold open and closed way better now. And I wanted to score that line as well, but it didn't really work with the trimmer, so I'm going to grab out my scoreboard. And here I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to do with these pockets? Do I want them to open up? Do I want them closed? Do I want them to become envelopes? I wasn't really sure yet, but in the end I decided to make them into envelope pockets. So I am going to make a tiny bit of a hinge or a spine, 1/8 I think it was, and I'm going to be adding a flap that will be the closure of the envelope. First, we're going to make the other pocket. So I'm going to do the same exact thing, mark where it needs to be cut and scored. And I'm going to cut off one of the panels again. And then I'm going to burnish the creases. I'm now going to see if they will fit properly. And I decided I want a smaller one in a different spot, because this is where I originally wanted it. But then I thought, okay, you know what, I want it on the outside flap. So you will see me do that later. I did cut out 2 pieces of paper that I wanted to cover this pocket with. I will not do that in this video yet because I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted it. But I do decide that I want the pocket on another place. So yeah, I am going to turn it into an envelope first. And this is where I start doing that, and I'm going to do that for both of the pockets. I'm going to mark the width of the envelope and cut a piece to size. And then I'm going to score like 1/2 inch or something so that we can turn it into a flap. I took my small scoring board out, and I didn't even measure. I didn't measure at all. I just scored a small border so that you can glue it in, and then we have the envelope closure. I then want to do some corner rounding, and I'm using the biggest setting there is. And I also need to ink around the edges. And I do that front and back. I'm still fiddling to see, okay, how do I want to glue it down? This takes a lot of thinking work, I guess. All these papers will, of course, be matted. I just haven't decided yet what I wanted to do with it, because I always need to take into account, do I need to add a closure? Do I need to, you know, so stuff like that you might need to do before you glue things down. I'm not sure yet if I want to finish this folio like next video or continue working on it, or if I'm going to do the other bases first. I think it will be more fun if I continue working on this folio until it's finished and then start the next folio, because otherwise you will get 3 or 4 videos with just base stuff. So I think I might actually just continue working on this folio for the next video as well. We're nearing the end. So I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget, you have one more day to enter the giveaway for my 1K giveaway. Video will be linked down below. Thank you all so much for everyone that has participated in the giveaway, and thank you all for the lovely comments. It was really nice to read all of them. So yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you will be crafting along with me. If you are, don't forget to tag me in stuff that you can create for the Lapbook so that I can see your makes. And yeah, sorry again that this video is a bit boring and a bit short, but yeah, I just didn't really feel like filming longer than I already did. So I want to thank you all for watching. I wish you a very nice day wherever you are. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked this video and comment down below. And I will see you next time. Bye!